right? How to stop wasting years of your life. Many of us guys, we're gonna go to our deathbeds and we're gonna be like, holy crap, I lived an entire life and I did nothing with it. Okay? Lived an entire life and I do nothing with it. This is how many people live. Okay? The thing that hurts the most, and if you're a little bit younger, you don't understand this, guys, the thing that hurts the most is regret. That's that pain that hurts the most. It's damn near as close as the pain of a death. And it kind of can be likened to a pain of a death because it is a death of an opportunity. I think that's why it hurts so much. But this is how we do not do that. You're gonna have regrets in your life, but you can always minimize them. So step one is kill distractions early. Right? In this world, we have one singular thing. Right? And that thing is our purpose. That thing is the thing that gives us the 3 P's. Passion, profitable, and purposeful. If you are passionate about something, which means it gives you a lot of energy. If something is purposeful, which means it gives others a lot of energy. And if something is profitable, which if it already fills those two, the third quadrant is automatic. But if something is profitable, which means it gives you financial or it helps you in some other ways, guys, that's your purpose. That's what you are here on this earth to do. Now, it can change, okay? Your purpose operates like an onion, where it has this first layer. Then as you peel the onion, you get deeper and deeper and deeper into your core, which is probably something like love. Just giving love to people, giving love and energy and positive emotions to others. It's usually what our core is, usually what our purpose reflects. But but on the outside of the onion, it's usually doing something. Perhaps becoming a firefighter, police officer, giving your service in some sort of ways. But my whole point with that is that we have these distractions that kill our purpose. In the book, in Napoleon Hill's book, Outwitting the Devil, one of the ways that the devil operates is it operates within distractions. It operates within excuses. It operates within, oh, you can't do that, or oh, you should do that later. Procrastination, oh, you should do that later. Or maybe you're about to do something, oh, you just scroll on Instagram for a few hours, get on YouTube for a few hours, do this for a few hours. It's very interesting that we live in a time where we have the abundance of opportunity, especially if you live in a first world country, but an abundance of opportunity on social media, on social media, on the digital marketplace. But why do most people not take advantage of this opportunity? You don't got to be a content creator, but why don't you just learn a new certification, a new trade, using an AI tool, using a course online? That's because the same things that hold the opportunity hold the distractions. And these are the phones. These are the social media apps. So these distractions kill your time. They are legitimate time wasters. We can make a whole video about that. That's not what this whole video is. But one tip is put your phone on black and white, delete everything. Okay? I'm a literal content creator. I'm literally a person who is trying to make content. Basically my second job, kind of my full time, but it's my second job for now. And I don't have Instagram on my phone. I don't have Facebook on my phone. Sometimes I download it and I delete it. I know that if I download Instagram or if I download Facebook, I'm going to delete it like 3 days later, and it's usually just to post something real quick and dip off. I wish the Instagram app on a browser was as good as the actual application, because I would just use the application on browser, okay, to put stories and posts and things like that. And I also want to have a level of discipline where I have the app on my phone and I can post on it, but I don't scroll at all. But I know if I get the app, I'm gonna fucking scroll. Okay, if I get Facebook, I'm gonna scroll. All right, and I value my time so much that like I don't want to do that. Okay, but if you are not a content creator, then why do you even have the app at all? Like, bro, I get the FOMO, but let me tell you something. You're not gonna miss anything. There's nothing to miss. Okay, so delete that app. Delete any app that wastes your time. And I don't know, just have it on the browser or something like that because it significantly helps you lower your percentage of viewing that shit. Phones was my biggest point, but there's also many distractions that I quickly want to run off. Whether that be parties, whether that be empty habits, too much drinking, too much going out. These things can deter you, take you off of your purpose. I had a run in before where I was smoking a lot of weed. Weed's not the greatest thing for everybody, but it wasn't. Weed's not that bad of a thing, but it wasn't good for me, right? And I recognize this because I'm very self-reflective. Recognize this, cut that shit off, right? Anything that slows you down, gotta cut it off. As soon as you feel it, and it's gonna be the thing that you like the most, but as soon as you feel it, you gotta cut it off. So the next one was so difficult for me, guys, but this one is saying, man, come on, fucking train. You gotta let everybody know it's there. I bet. This one was so difficult for me, guys, but this one is saying no relentlessly. There are a lot of opportunities I have to hang out with friends. A lot of opportunities I have to even be with family. But guys, you gotta guard your time like you're a billionaire, okay? And people aren't gonna value you as a billionaire. People aren't gonna look at you as a billionaire. People aren't gonna look at you like that. Not yet, until you actually have that be in your bank account. But in order to have that be in your bank account, and I'm not there yet, but I believe that, and from the books I've read, that in order to have that be in your bank account, you have to be like it right now. It's not just gonna happen to you, right? So guard your time like a billionaire. If you have something you gotta do, guys, like just do it. Like keeping it a buck, man. I had a family event today, but I decided to stay home, study, and make videos, right? Now, although, like, I'm at the point now where I don't even negotiate my feelings, right? Like, I think a deeper core part of me kind of would rather be with family, but you have to get the things done that you have to get done. So you have to start having no in your vocabulary, because the way that the modern day kind of picks us up, especially as men, you know, I know I got a lot of women viewing my channel. Just kidding, not that many, but I know I have some. So this is not to exclude, but we are brought up quite differently. And for men, we are honestly, it's kind of for both, to be real. But point being, as people, we're just raised to say yes, right? We're beholden to society. Say yes to this. Say yes to this. Say yes to this, right? Because we want people to feel good. When we're that guy, that person who just says yes to everything, it makes people feel good. So we just want to keep saying it. But it sacrifices our time, sacrifices our goals, sacrifices our purpose, sacrifices sometimes profit. But it makes that person in that moment feel good. So say no. Your life is yours. If you are going through something, or if you feel some type of way about a certain situation, or if you just need to get some shit done, man, say no. No, I don't want to go out. No, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. Because the people who are at the top, they say no all the time. Millionaires say no all the time. And although you may feel like sometimes it is disregarding others' feelings, more importantly, it's disregarding your feelings in your life if you do not have that no in your back pocket. Moving on is act before you are ready. One of the greatest things I did in my life was create this YouTube channel, and I did it before I was ready. And I even have thoughts sometimes that I should have did it at an earlier time. I did it when I was 18. I'm 23 at the moment. And I actually had thoughts when I was 16 to make the YouTube channel, but I was afraid of people at school making fun of me. Those people at school that would have made fun of me, I don't know what they're doing now. I have no clue. And basically, they just like delayed my own progress. I let them, of course. You have complete control of your own reality. But I let them delay my reality, even though I don't even know what they're doing right now. They don't even know what I'm doing right now. Nor do they care. Nor do I really care. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for permission. It kind of goes into the say no. It kind of goes into the second point of saying no, but sometimes we're also waiting for people to say yes. Sometimes we're also waiting for people's acknowledgement, people's approval. Yeah, you can do this. Yeah, you can do this. Guys, when you're starting your own thing, and I know this so well from starting my YouTube channel, starting other businesses throughout my life. I've always been trying to start different businesses, different brands, and starting a new one, Pep Wellness now. You're not gonna get these applause, or you're not gonna get these good job, you're doing amazing, oh my god. No one's gonna give you that. Okay, so we gotta stop waiting for that. We're waiting for somebody to say good job, pat on the back, and then you go hard at the thing, right? But you actually have to work backwards or forward in some sense, where no, you have to go hard and then people give you that praise. Listen, guys, I was working out for 5 years. Niggas didn't really nobody really cared until year 3. Right? Nobody really cared until year 3, even when I was shredded and had the abs and was doing the dips on the rings. No one cared until year 3, year 4, year 5. Year 5 is when people actually notice. And I wouldn't even say care. It's just like a little approval. It's just a little clap, clap, clap. But what if I waited? I said, what if I waited for that approval? What if I waited for that clap, clap, clap? Oh, I need somebody's approval to go into the gym. No, you just go. Oh, I need somebody's approval to do this. No, you just do. So a lot of us guys, we're waiting for that degree, that certification. We're waiting for somebody to say, hey, is this the right thing to do? When in reality, they don't know. You think, hold on. You think if you don't know what the right thing to do is for your life, they know? Most likely not, right? We're all just playing a guessing game. And if anything, you know the best because it's your life and you know your own skills and capabilities. Correct? So I'm not saying don't seek advice, but approval is something you should never seek. Approval is something you just get on the journey, right? But one sound, and I'm just off my train of thought. Approval is something you get on the journey. Advice is something you get on the journey, but you shouldn't seek it. It's not something you seek. It's something that just simply comes to you. So just do what you want to do. Just do it. Nike, not sponsored. Sorry, that was cringe. But yeah, just do whatever you want to do, man. If you want to create a YouTube channel, bro, just do that shit. I don't care if you're 15, 16. I don't care what you want to talk about. Just do it, man. Okay? If you want to start working out, just do it. I don't care if it's 500, 600 pounds. Trust me, nobody cares. Nobody's staring at you. Honest to God, when I see a 300 or 600 pound person at the gym, I'm like, good job. Good job. That going into the gym for them was probably harder to go than going into the gym for me. So I'm like, good job. So if anybody who is overweight, just go. No one's like, oh, you're overweight, so you shouldn't be in here. And if they do think that, they're a fucking dumbass. So just do what you want to do, especially if it improves your life. It's not harming nobody and it improves your life. Then give me a reason why not. You don't want to look weird. Oh, you don't want to look weird. You don't want to look cringy. You think there's some people, my high school class, oh, Dante's making videos. That's weird. That's cringy. Man, I could give a F anymore. Okay, I did care. That's one of my first videos. Why you shouldn't care about what people think. because I care about what people think. But I don't care anymore. Because eventually, man, the habit, it's kind of weird how, like, it just becomes who you are. Right? Making videos is just who I am. Exercising is just who I am. At one point, it wasn't. At one point, I had insecurities. But then eventually, you just act as if, and that, that fake it till you make it kind of just goes away. And that imposter syndrome, eventually that impostercism, what the fuck am I saying? That imposter syndrome, eventually that imposter syndrome goes away, and you just become the guy who makes YouTube videos. You become the guy who works out, or you become the guy with the degree, you become the guy with the certification, you become the guy, you just become what you are. So act as if and be right now. Don't delay. Don't waste any time, because although you're probably young, I'm pretty young. We act like we have a lot of time. Time accelerates as we get older. So we don't really have that much time. Like, we don't really got that much time, and you got to stop waiting to become who you truly are at your core, because now you're just lying to the universe, you're lying to the world, and that is just gonna make you depressed. That's it for today, guys. If you want any bodybuilding, if you want any coaching, whether that be self-mastery or bodybuilding, link is in the description. Externalize greatness, and I'll see you in the next one.